Good morning. Hey? Did you sleep well? Hey? Did you sleep well? Good girl. Huh? Good girl. Well, hello and welcome back. I just wanted to start this video by introducing you to this little adorable munchkin. So this is Honey. So she's going to be staying with me for a few weeks while her family is on holiday. If you have been subscribed for a while, you may remember Honey. I have watched her before. She's just such a sweetheart. So lovely. So affectionate. But yes, so she's going to be joining us for the next couple of weeks. So you'll no doubt sort of see her in the videos. You might hear her. But yeah, that's the story with Honey. So hopefully her family is having a great time. Hey? Oh, you're such a sweetheart. She's a Maltese Shih Tzu, aren't you? Yes. And a very good girl. Anywho, I just wanted to introduce her before we kind of get started and head into the day. She's just got the sweetest little disposition. So affectionate, so cuddly. So yeah, definitely a joy to have for a couple of weeks. All the puppy cuddles are being had. Good girl. Also, before I forget, I finished this book as well. So I started this one when I was on holidays recently and I finished it last night. I thought I would give you a very quick update and my thoughts. It was actually really good. I love how authors are able to tie all the threads together in the end. I definitely do not want to give any spoilers, but there are basically 10 different heists in this book. And so, I mean, as the title says, everyone in the bank is a thief. And so it's kind of like unraveling each suspect's kind of story and how they all interconnect and tying all the loose ends together. And this particular author tries to stick to like the golden rules of crime. So it's very much a whodunit, and kind of as the reader, you're given all of the clues and you have to kind of work through and guess as best as you can who each, like, I suppose, what the motive is and what each of them has stolen and why. And anyway, it was a really good book. So if you like kind of your cozy golden age crime books, then I would highly recommend this one. Very entertaining. These are the flowers that I mentioned that I wanted to show you. It is actually raining at the moment. It's a rainy, cold day, so thus there's no sunlight. But how to explain. So some of these flowers, like this one here and these ones here, I think there's a couple of roses in here, came from a bunch of flowers that Honey's family actually bought, which was lovely. And then these other flowers, the specific ones that I want to show you, are bromeliads, and they were actually given from a sort of family friend. Look at this. Isn't this insanely beautiful? Like, it looks like coral, like from the ocean. Can you see? And then like here, they're getting little purple tips from the flowers. So all of these, so that one there that I just showed you, this one here, this one in here, like look at these little, like little berry type ones. They're all like a type of bromeliad flower. I've never seen anything like them. They just look like coral. They're so beautiful. And quite a firm flower, like it's quite stiff. It's not like soft petals or anything. It's almost like a coral feel to it. And then there's matchsticks as well. I think that's maybe on the other side. So let me go around the other way. Look at this one here. So this is a bromeliad flower called matchsticks. Isn't that gorgeous? And got one in here. I just think they are absolutely spectacular. The pink and then the purple and the little black tips on them. Like, look at this one here with like the green coming through. And look at this one. Anywho, I just really wanted to show you those. I think they are beautiful. So different. I've got bromeliads in the garden, the cottage garden here, but I've never seen flowers like this before. And so many different varieties. Very pretty. And I'm guessing because they're a native flower, hopefully they'll last for quite some time. So as the other flowers are kind of going over, I'm just pulling them out. But these ones apparently should last for a couple of months. So hopefully I can enjoy them. And maybe on a nicer, sunnier day, I'll be able to give you a better look at them. But gosh, they're so pretty. I mean, this one is gorgeous as well. Like the big pom-pom bloom. I don't know how well it comes across, but the rain has set in. Honey is all curled up, resting after lunch. And I also am all curled up. It is cold and rainy and dark and quite cozy. So I think I'm probably just going to make myself a cup of tea. And then I thought I'd very quickly share. I'm going to start my next book. So I've not read any of these yet, but A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I heard so much good stuff about this book when it was released, I think a couple of years ago now, and I just never got around to getting it and reading it. So you all know I like to kind of have an ebook, an audiobook, and a hard copy book all on the go. All different books, but all on the go. And it's just such a cozy day today. And I just think it calls for something like this. Something, I mean, look at that. You can see right there at the very top, Emily Henry, one of the coziest reads of the last year. So that's exactly what I'm hoping for. Something just lovely and warm and cozy, charming and delightful. So if you have read this, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I'll let you know anyway once I'm done what my thoughts were. I think there is already a second book in this series out. Something about like innkeeping, which I think will be right up my alley if I enjoyed this one. So that might have to be on my sort of wish list for my next little round of books. But yeah, so I think that is me all kind of cozied here, just enjoying the sound of the rain. I've got my book. I might make myself a little scone to go with my tea. I've had my lunch. I might get Honey some treats. And yeah, that's basically going to be me for the rest of today. So I think they're forecasting sun tomorrow. So maybe I will see you tomorrow and we'll head out. I desperately need to fertilize the orchard and the kitchen garden. So maybe we'll head out and do that tomorrow. And I'm sure there will be other tasks that we need to do as well. Good morning. Just taking Honey out for a little wander and for me to get some morning sun. But after all of the rain, we have stunning blue skies today. Remains to be seen whether that lasts all day. But yeah, I thought we would pop out and just get a little bit of sunlight, let Honey have a little... Sorry, if you see my hand, it's just there's spider webs. I haven't been out here yet this morning. Let Honey have a little wander and yeah, get a little bit of sun. How gorgeous does this look? Look at this. It's the trumpet vine. Isn't she looking spectacular? Honey. Honey. Must keep an eye on her because she is very mischievous, let me tell you. The things she gets into and does, it just blows my mind. This is looking really nice. Hold on, I need to go and find her. She's somewhere. All right, crisis averted. Yes, she's about 18 months, so very mischievous. She's into everything. The stories I could tell you over the last couple of days. That, and she is obsessed. I don't know if you can see her here. She's watching the bees. She loves watching the bees. Honey, no. The only issue is, Honey, no. She tries to bite them. And so she cannot be outside unsupervised because I'm very concerned that she's going to actually capture one of the bees and it will sting her. I don't want that happening. But yes, very mischievous little miss. She's so funny. Watching them. Look at her watching them. They're all obviously over here on the salvia. She can literally just stay out here for hours just watching all of the bees. I've never known a dog to be so obsessed with the bees. I had a purebred Maltese and a Maltese Shih Tzu somewhat recently, and neither of them really gave a fuss about bees, but Honey has got quite, yes, you do, she's got quite the obsession with them. It has actually made gardening challenging. So there's been no gardening while she has been here because she just, obviously this is somebody else's little fur baby, so I don't want anything to happen to her, and I just don't trust her sort of unsupervised outside. So it's meant whenever I've come outside, she obviously wants to come with you, but you really can't get stuck into any gardening because you've got to watch her like a hawk. But everything, while messy and a little bit wild, is looking really nice. The trumpet vine, as I said, spectacular. All of the vegetables are looking really good. Everything's doing well in there. Honey, leave the bees alone. She's gotten very close. Leave them alone. The kale has been exceptional this year. I think I just planted at the right time. I'm pretty sure last year I left it too late and I didn't kind of get it. It's such a fine line, I think. If you go too early, the caterpillars are still around and they get it. But if you go too late, it's too cold to start like your seeds or your little seedlings. So I think I just got it this year at the very right time. I'm just checking. I've had lots of tomato flowers, but I can't kind of see any tomatoes. One of the big things that I do want to do is the longevity spinach. Maybe I'll go this side. The longevity spinach has basically kind of flopped over. You can sort of see in the center here, it's all opened up in the center. Oops, the zoom is on there. It's all opened up in the center. So I wouldn't mind, particularly while I've got the kale going, giving this a hard sort of prune back to kind of get it back into shape, because it flops out over the pathway, which makes it very difficult to get in there. But otherwise, all is looking good. We might try and head down to the orchard at some point. I really need to fertilize. But again, with Missy, it makes things quite difficult. I feel like I might have to get Mum and we tag team, and one can be, oh gosh, the bees are, honey, no. Yeah, tag team, and one can kind of be watching honey and then the other could be fertilizing or, you know, doing something productive in the garden, because I'm itching to get out and just do a bit of a tidy up. Look at her. Oh, she's so funny. Look at, I don't know if you can see, there's this one. No, don't do it. No. Can you see how badly she wants it? Look at her. Look at her sitting there. Isn't that the cutest thing? She's so funny. Such a funny little girl. I love how all dogs just have that, like, their own little personalities, you know? They're all so distinctive, or have such a personality. And I think she's just at that age at the moment. She's very, very mischievous, into everything, doing everything you don't want her doing, she's doing it. She's so cute. So, morning sun has been achieved. Honey's just coming up behind me, and we're going to head inside and probably make a cup of tea. I've got some admin and bits and pieces to do this morning, so maybe we will tackle that first up. Oh, I need to get into Rose Corner. But I thought I'd give you a little update on the tea. Maybe a month or two ago, I think when we did the Caloundra trip, we stopped off and I picked up this immunity tea, and it had, I was looking for nettle tea. Here we go. And this one had a bit of a blend. So it had echinacea, rosehip, ginger, licorice root, lemongrass, nettle leaf, and lemon balm. And this is my second box of this. And I've been having this as my morning tea. So like this morning, I've already had breakfast. So I've had my green tea with my breakfast, and we're getting close to around 10 o'clock. And so I just make myself a little cup of this. I'm not a huge fan of tea bags. So I just cut open the tea bag and just put the tea leaves, like the loose leaf teas, into here. I would prefer having a loose leaf tea, but I mean, they didn't make it. So, you know, you work with what you have. Yeah, and so I just sort of cut open the tea bag and then empty the tea leaves into my little strainer. And there you go. I've got the kettle on to boil on the stovetop. And I'll make myself a tea and then continue on with all the admin work. Wow, it's actually the next day. I basically spent the rest of yesterday after I spoke to you last just kind of doing admin and bits and pieces. It is, as I said, the next day, and we have a gorgeous day. Oh my goodness. It is the kind of day that is so beautiful that it is motivating, if that makes sense. I've done so many loads of washing. I've been to Pilates. I've cleaned and tidied. I've done admin. It's just beautiful blue skies. It's about 25 degrees at the moment, which is just perfection. Getting down to about 10 tonight, which will mean it'll be really good sleeping weather. And the orchard is looking, well, to be honest, it needs a little bit of attention with all the weeds, but I wanted to show you, I wonder if you can see just in there, we have the first of the cut flowers coming through. How pretty is that? Oh, I'm so excited. Definitely will be going down that later. I need to water all the berries this afternoon, but I want to show you that, and because I've just been outside here on the sun deck getting a little bit of sun, just soaking up the vitamin D while I can. It's been really cloudy and rainy for the last few weeks actually. We've just probably not had this is probably the first sunny day, like full sun day, I can remember in the last couple of weeks. But the productivity is going to continue. So I'm actually going to get myself ready, and then I thought I'd bring you along and let's head out and run a few errands. I need to get a new battery for my car key actually. It's saying that it's low, and I also need to pop down. I need to go to Mecca and pick up my birthday present from there, and there's a few little things that I need to do while we're out. And I thought what I might do is also pick up, because where Mecca is on Hastings Street is grilled, and I love grilled burgers, so I might pick up a cheeky little takeaway for dinner. But I've got Honey still, and she has also been joined by Pip. So I actually have 2 dogs at the moment, so Mum may come with us to help supervise the dogs. But basically, let's get ready and let's head out. All right, I've just arrived down in Hastings Street. I'm just going to run into Mecca really quickly and pick up my little birthday gift. And then I have ordered takeout. Mum is in the car with both dogs because we could not leave them in the car alone. So she's in the car protecting the car with the dogs. But Mecca is just up in here. So it's always a bit of a surprise what you get for your birthday, but we'll just go in and see what my little gift is. Okay, birthday present secured. I'm just heading back to the car. I think it's like face masks and eye masks and such. So just heading back to the car now, and then we'll swing around and go and pick up dinner. But it's a gorgeous afternoon still. Look at those skies. All right, just heading back now to pick up takeaway dinner. Gosh, it is absolutely packed down here at the moment. You can already start to see here, like the lights are coming on to the trees. So we're home, and I realised I didn't introduce you to little Pippa here. So this is little Pippa. And then I've got Honey, who's currently growling at the front door. But yeah, so that's little Pip. So I'm going to go and get all cozy now and have something to eat. So the dogs are just having their dinner, and I thought I've got my dinner here. I would very quickly open this with you. I'm assuming it is, because it says patchology here, I'm guessing it's like face masks and such. Oh yes, that's what that looks like. So if you're like a member of Mecca and you spend a certain amount each year, basically you get like a membership, and then you get little kind of gifts and things every so often. So what do we have? Get dewy with it. Mega Moisture Sheet Mask. That's really nice. I Want Cake limited edition smoothing and hydrating eye patches. Ooh, 5 eye patches. That's really nice. Oh, that's lovely. Very nice. Very belated birthday present there, but that's my little birthday present. All right. Well, I fear that this week has been a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but I hope you have kind of just enjoyed spending the last few days with me, being super cruisy and calm. We've got a sunset pretty much happening as we speak, getting that gorgeous twilight. And I'm going to bid you farewell and eat my dinner. So I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.